Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Mr. Parker's Neighborhood. I am Mr. Parker, and I have a great show for you again this week, I hope. Yeah, we're going to step into the television land now. Now you're going to hear from somebody who's been in some films, some commercials. He's been in LA for a while and been doing some things. We're going to hear about his journey, how he came from St. Louis and ended up in LA. Oh man, this is my big brother. We used to live in the same apartment complex back in the day called Charville, and we're going to tell you a little bit about that. But welcome to the neighborhood, Mr. Orlando Mcnary. Brother, oh, what's up, man? What's happening? What's going on, big brother? Oh, how you doing, man?
I'm great. How you doing, Big Cecil? Excuse me, Mr. Parker.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm doing good, man. Boy, it's been a while, man. I mean, brother, look, wait. And everybody tell me I ain't changed. Brother, you ain't changed. You look, you look like, you look like old from back then, because remember, I think it was just me and you. Our daddy didn't let us have no long hair, so it was always low.
Right, you're right. And my dad cut my hair, if you don't remember. I don't know if you remember that. My dad cut my hair. You know, it took him 4 hours, but he got it done. Because we had no money like that.
That's it, though. Wasn't no barber. He's like, all right, sit down, cut your hair.
Right.
Where you going? Oh,
that's it.
I'm going to get my hair cut. I'll see y'all later. Okay.
That's the day. That'd be the day. It's like 4 hours later.
Man, before we go any further, tell the people who Orlando Mcnary is.
Oh, well, I'm Orlando Mcnary. You know, I'm from the Lou. I'm an actor out in Los Angeles right now. Been out here for about 20 years now, believe it or not. I came blowing my mind. I'm married, got 4 kids, and a bunch of grandkids.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, yeah, and I take care of my dad. Don't forget Dad.
Hey, and look at Pop still kicking it, man. Like I say, boy, when we first talked, and you went in there and put Pops on, man, I start flashing back then to where he come out there and tell us, well, y'all better stop playing that ball for y'all break something. Ain't nobody got no money to pay for nothing.
Right. Because, you know, hey, and we didn't. For real.
Look, for real.
Yeah.
Man.
For real.
But I mean, man, so, dang, four kids and some grandkids. You're a granddaddy, huh?
Granddaddy. Yeah.
Man.
That's it. And it's crazy.
I mean, I flash back to what, I mean, I must thank you, man, because growing up in Charville, like I said, we had you was one of the cats who watched my back when we was out doing stuff as far as going on it, because Charville had the prejudice areas to where we had to go to the store and go through the back little trailways, and people like to let their dogs loose.
Right. You remember that, huh? Yeah, that was, yeah. And, you know, and I had been over that way not too long ago, some years ago when I was there, just to see what the trails look like. None of that stuff exists. It's all gated off and closed off. You can't walk through none of that. The stuff we grew up knowing about, it's all gated up. You can't even get through there anymore.
No, man. And like I said, we thought throwing rocks across the creek was fun.
That's all we had. That's all the toys we could afford.
I mean, but like I said, it was an experience, man, because really all the little individual families, we became one family. Especially when it came time for the summer, playing in the pool. Yeah. Look, now I was telling you about how we used to we would go as a group from Charville, play football, in Sun Valley, then go to North Lakes, then go to Castle Point as a crew.
Right.
It wasn't no game. It was just the fact that hey, we was to play ball.
Right. That's it. That's it. That's what we did. That's what we had. I mean, that's the kind of childhood we had. And it's so sad that these young people don't know anything about that nowadays.
Yeah. Now, I must ask, what got you doing the air guitar, man? Because you did the air guitar before I even heard about the stuff going on, man.
You know, I used to, before I met you, no, was it before I met you? No, you know, just before I met you, I'm trying to think, what grade was that? No, it was right after I met you. I always been, you know, I was into rock. You know, I used to play drums.
Yeah,
so I was in a couple bands, whatever. And I started meeting people, and they had a contest at our high school or the junior high one day where this little group came. They were just like little entertainers that went to high schools all over the country. And they said, we're going to have an air guitar contest. And I got up, did it, and I won. And ever since then, I've been kind of, you know, that's kind of been my little side bet. It's just something. It's something entertaining.
Yeah, hey, I mean, and you look, and you did that thing like, hey, I'm gonna play this, cause your group was AC/DC.
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah. You're right. You remember that. I can't remember you remember that. You remember that.
Hey, like I said, you helped me to rock. I think it was AC/DC, then it was Kiss, and then it was Journey.
Journey, yeah, Journey was all right. That wasn't my favorite, but I like because they had some love songs.
Yeah,
and the rest of it didn't have love songs.
Cause like I said,
they were hardcore.
Right, cause I think you introduced me to Kiss. I Want to Rock and Roll All Night.
Right. No, that is. That's right. Yeah, that's a live version. Huh?
Yeah.
Man, you got a good memory. See?
Hey, man, look at everybody. Like I said, everybody did and put something in me. That I got a certain point to where this is how I met you. This is what we did. And like I said, but you introduced me to the rock and roll piece, man. It was like, wow, black people liking rock and roll. Okay. And then Mike and them would come around, and we had to stop doing rock and roll and start trying to find some R&B.
Well, they knew I listened to that. But you know, that's the thing. That's what music does. When you learn, you know, because I was learning music, I was taking classes, and I knew how to play the flute, the drums, and the guitar. So when I was learning all that stuff, it was an outlet, you know, because that was more the interesting music. When you sit looking at sheet music every time, you know, it was just kind of interesting to listen to something crazy and loud and fast.
Yeah, but like I said, and you got, I mean, really, the stuff you poured in was a different piece than everybody else because, like I said, you dared to be, even at that point, you dared to be different, and you taught me about, I don't care if y'all like it or not, I like it. I think you said that to Mike one time about Mike Johnson about the music. He like, man, that's that old white boy stuff. He like, that's okay, I like it, and that was it. It was like,
I don't know what to do anymore because you know my thing is the first time somebody called me a bad name when I was young, I was like, you know, I guess everybody ain't gonna like me, so it's just cool to be yourself. You mean? That's what we've been doing. I mean, that's only you can be.
And look, and like I said, you showed me that because it was like, hey, I don't care. You ain't got to listen to it. I'm going to listen to it, though. It don't matter. Keep moving.
And it was my radio.
Right, that was the kicker. It's my radio.
Yeah. I'm trying to accommodate the brothers.
But I gotta get my song in though. Don't worry about it, man.
Right. Just one fast one.
Okay, so all right now after y'all, cause I think y'all moved out before I did, or did we move out before y'all did?
Uh-huh.
And you ended up going. Did you graduate from Riverview?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, I graduated, and then we moved out in the Spanish Lake.
Okay. So,
yeah.
So as they say, so in those drifting times, how did you end up in Cali doing commercials, man? What?
Ooh, that's a lot of dialogue there. I'm gonna keep it real simple and sweet. We moved to Spanish Lake. I was just chilling. I ended up getting my first little job at McDonald's and Pizza Hut, and then had a bad experience at McDonald's. They didn't teach me nothing. And everybody thinks it's funny when I tell this part. I don't know why, but it's just what happened. I was working there and only worked about 3 or 4 days. The first day they said, okay, we're going to have you working fries. So I'm making fries. And I didn't know I had to stop. You know, I was supposed to be metering up with the inflow of people. Oh, and I didn't. So by the end of the shift, I had fries all over the floor. I just kept making fries. I said, I'm going to be a manager in a week. Didn't work out. They said, okay, listen, we're going to have you on the fryers. That's the second day. So I had to take all the old grease out, fill it back up with new grease every day. But I found out that grease is hot. It would pop. So I would kind of flick the oil in the big tub of lard into the hot vat. But one day, one of the managers walked by and got splashed, burnt their face. They said, oh, my God, we're going to have something different for you tomorrow. So the next day, they said, we're going to have you mopping the stairs to the basement. So I mopped the stairs, but I told them I didn't know how to mop. Because, you know, I'm the only child. Right. So I'm mopping these concrete stairs. I didn't know you're supposed to wring out the mop ring, mop ring. So just full of soap. And one of the new other managers came to the top of the stairs and slipped down to where I was. And she ended up having to go to the hospital, unfortunately. And they said, well, we're going to have you doing something different tomorrow. So they had me sweeping the lobby. So I'm sweeping and mopping the lobby. They taught me how to mop. And so I'm sweeping and mopping the lobby. And I heard a clack, clack, clack. And I was like, well, whatever. And then all these customers were holding their head. And the manager said, what are you doing? I said, I'm mopping and sweeping like you told me. And she said, you mopped and your mop handle hit the fan blades and you broke them off and hit some of the customers. You're fired. I was like, I want to be a manager.
Man.
McDonald's wasn't for me.
No, it wasn't.
So after that, I ended up getting a job at Denny's. Worked out in Florissant for a while. Went to college. I was going to Flow Valley. I was tutoring classes and going to classes. Did some drama classes out there. And eventually, skipping fast forward, you know, I had a couple kids and, you know, out there and met a wonderful girl, whatever. And then I met another lady that I actually married. And then in the process of getting married, our pastor had told us, you know, you should be fasting and praying about your next move in your marriage. So we fasted and prayed. And this is the first time I ever fasted and prayed. If you don't know what that means not eating and just reading the word of God and just drinking some water. So I was like, oh, this was new to me. I was hungry. I was dizzy. I was about to fan out. But I was being obedient. We'll see what's going to happen. I said, maybe this is that change, you know, that thing I'm looking for. And at the time, I was working at the Ritz-Carlton in St. Louis. And downtown Clayton. And so money was flowing. I just say it like that. And I was off on the last week of the year because if you don't know, in hotels everybody works on holidays. That's just like automatic. Everybody, all hands on deck on holidays. So I ended up coming. They gave me off that last week of the year, so I had the time to fast and pray. So when I came back to work, it was like the first. But the Saturday before I came back to work, it was a Sunday. Was my first day back for the New Year's Day, and I heard West, and I had been out in California in '88. Wow. So I told my wife what I had heard, you know, and it was clear, you know, just a voice, and I soft and still, just like you say. And she said, all she said was, when you leaving? And I said, baby, I don't know if that was God, blah, blah, blah. She said, why don't you ask for a sign before you go back to work? And I said, yeah, I'm going to ask for a sign. So I prayed, asked for a sign. And I came back to work, and there was a girl that was there who got a hospitality degree from, I think it was UMSL. And she had moved out to California. I knew she had moved to California, but I don't know what happened to her. She was just visiting at the Ritz, you know, just hanging out, talking to some older employees. And she said, well, she was telling me her situation. And she said that, you know, I'm managing these apartments in San Diego. And, you know, I got a 2-bedroom. I live by myself. I'm just managing. I just work a lot. And if you want to come out as a platform to move out there, or if you want to just visit, just hang out, because we always were cool. And I told her my situation, what I had went through, what I just said, you know, about the fasting and praying. And she looked at me and said, when you going to leave? And I was like, that's really not the answer I want to hear. You know, I need more, you know. And I went and told my wife, and she said, oh, my God, when you leaving? So, as you may have figured out, I took Plan B. I came out here to Miata. At the time, we had a two-seat Miata, me and my wife, and my dad told me he wouldn't let me go to California by myself. So he jumped in the car with me. Top down, had so much stuff. The car was packed. He's sitting on luggage in the seat. And we drove out here, and I got here April Fool's Day, 2001.
Wow.
And I've been here ever since. I started in San Diego. I was doing some print work out there where they take pictures and do photography stuff, and they sell the photography, and I get a little check. And one of the agents I was working with out there said, "Why don't you?" And I was managing a photo shop. That's why I met this lady.
Okay.
And she said, "You should go to California." I mean, she said, "Go to LA. You probably can, do a little better because it's a small market down here." So I did a few gigs out there, and I was assistant manager for Photoshop. And I transferred that job to. I was doing so well at the job that they offered me a position at the Beverly Center, and the company doesn't exist anymore. It's called Ritz Camera, which was kind of godly because I was working for Ritz Carlton on Ritz Camera.
And you was a manager. You was a manager.
Right. And so I go up there, and that happened, and they gave. So since I was doing so well at the one in San Diego, they gave me opportunity. My district manager and said, "Why don't you go to LA and work the Beverly Center, which was like the top tier store." If you've never been to LA, it's like the number one high end fashion mall. It's got like the Gucci store, the Cartier store, just the real store. They know, they ain't putting up no drop doors in the night. They just got stainless steel bars and closed. You can still see the products. They don't put nothing up. Everything's always in the window. But I got that going, and and then slowly I kind of was working and acting, and then eventually I just made a decision one day I'm gonna just try it with all my heart and just see if I can really do this thing. And God just blessed it, man. And I ain't rich, I ain't balling out of control. I ain't got no helicopters, no planes. I ain't got no double steel doors that's 15 feet tall in my house. But we okay. I'm eating every day.
There you go.
I'm getting sleep.
That's what you
so it's okay. Yeah. And that's just a quick, 3-minute rundown of how I got to where I am now. But see, in that whole process, I met some high quality people, and the high quality creative people I've been meeting have met over the years. All of them got degrees in something. Okay. So I said, let me go back to school, just play with some stuff. So over the years, I've been taking classes here and there, and I just finished an aeronautics degree. So cool. I'm kind of going off into that direction now. Okay. So the way things is going, performing arts may not be for everybody. They might be having just emojis doing stuff. It's getting kind of, I don't know. It's probably gonna get hot again sometime. Right. But for the next year or so, it's gonna be a challenge for some people who, I'll just say I won't say top tier, but the ones that you don't see now may not have a chance to get to that point where they're trying to get it rolling. Mm-hmm. I kind of got it rolling. I'm still a nobody. I still go places people don't know me, which is good. That means I can eat in peace. Right. I ain't sign autographs. I ain't that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a Negro. I'm just a popular Negro that people say, I know you from somewhere. The post office.
Yeah, right. Look, while first little break, I think I got one of your commercials, the one I may have seen you in. Check this one out.
Okay.
Hey, let's go! Batter up! I'll be right there. I'm getting an online car insurance quote from the General. What? Right now? Yeah, it's super fast. It only takes a couple of minutes.
Get your anonymous online quote from the General in minutes with low payments and choice of payment due date.
Yeah, man, that's him in that General commercial. And then Shaq came along and took the spot. But I want to thank Brother O for the first half. Thank you for hanging around for the first half of this interview. I really do hope you enjoy Mr. Parker's Neighborhood. And again, on YouTube, if you're watching it, please hit the subscribe button so I can know that you're enjoying it and we're doing some things that you like to do. And even on Facebook, leave some comments. It's fine. It don't even matter. We still going to do the neighborhood. But I hope you meeting some people and finding out about the industry that they do, the things they do. And you can learn, and hopefully it's helping you move forward. All right now, Till next time, remember, live a life you love, and you'll love the life you live. Right here on Mr. Parker's Neighborhood. Peace.